In this video, we're going to talk about Blender Archipack. Archipack is a package, so you can download it and install it. You can click here in the Blender Archipack.org website, and here you will find all the information that you need and the package to download. So if you scroll down a little bit, you can see also the features and other stuff here. And if you click on this, you can order the next Archipack, or you can download the Archipack 1.38 version. And this is what we are going to download right now. So there we go. So I'm going to save this in my, well, I'm going to save it in my, in my download. Okay, now it's downloading. Now we can also download this from GitHub. So we can search for GitHub Archipack, and this is gonna be the package that we can download. This one here. Okay, so we get into the code and say download zip. Click here. And there you go. It's gonna be called like this because this is similar to this other one. So you can try maybe with the first one, then with the second, and if you have problems with the first one. Okay, now you can see they download really fast. They are not so big. And so you have to have Blender installed, of course. So if you didn't, you just need to download and install Blender. You can install the latest version, 2.92. There we go. And also try with the latest version as well. And if you need previous version, you can type the versions that you need. For example, Blender 2.8, and you're gonna find links here that will get you that version of Blender. Also, you can get this one here from Windows, which is the 2.83. Okay, so we have everything we need to start with this Archipack. And we also can check here a demo. And again, the features will show you that Archipack, it's kind of a BIM or CAD application where you can create architectural elements, interior design elements, like walls, windows, stairs, roofs, and other stuff here. Okay, so we are ready to get started. We have downloaded everything we need. Let's jump into Blender, which I already opened here in the background. I will select English for this lesson because this is in English, and that's all I need to do here. So I click next, and let's say I want a general setting here. Okay, let's get rid of this cube right away. So I select it and press delete. And now I need to install the add-on. So I need to go here to the Edit, Preferences, go to Add-ons, and go to Install. And let's go to the downloads here, which are, well, I need to get to that. So let's say C, users, and downloads. And Archipack is right there. So let's open it up, install add-on. Okay, so I can activate it from here, and this is the first step you need to do. Other thing we need to do here is drop down this, get into the documentation page. So it's gonna open a web page, this one here, and it's from GitHub, by the way. Okay, and from here we need to download the materials that will be added to our mesh. So let's scroll down. Here you can see all the instructions. So you need to render preset thumbs. you need to download and get this library. So let's do this first because this is gonna take a little bit longer. Let's click here on the render preset thumbs, and this will launch a window. There you go. So it's calculating. We need to wait. We need to be patient. And there you go. So this one opens up. Now we just have to wait that it's gonna generate all the thumbnails for all these architectural elements. It's starting with the doors, and then it will proceed with walls and roofs and so on. So just leave it working in the background. And while this works, we will fix the part concerning the materials. So let's get here in the GitHub page. In the documentation, again, you access this by clicking this one here. And let's scroll down. Okay, we don't find anything here, so I guess we need to go to the GitHub page. Okay, maybe here on the right, you can see we have a list of things. Also, you can use this as a manual. So if you want to continue to study, you can continue here. You can check. Let's say, for example, we want to know more about doors. Archipack door. Yeah, so you can see you have like examples and probably more things here if you look for it. Okay, let's go to materials. Materials, there you go. So you have explanation about materials. There you go. So we need to download the default cycles material library sample. So click here, and there you go. So now we will upload this library here. If it's, well, it's still working. It's taking a little bit long. Now it's on the floor. I think the last one are the windows. So you need to see windows here before it's gonna end. Otherwise, we just need to wait a little bit more. Okay, it's continuing to generate all the elements. So we cannot do much at the moment, unfortunately. Let's see if I can. No, I cannot do anything from this window here. Now, while that loads, I want to show you. No, I cannot do anything. I just have to wait. So I guess you have to wait with me. And we have someone in the chat. So we're going to talk after the demonstration here. So this is live on Twitch, but it's gonna also be uploaded in YouTube, so you can watch it later on. And if you are watching on Twitch, I will also answer, and we can chat a little bit. Okay, we just need to wait, and I am hopefully, let's hope that this will not take too long. So in the meanwhile, what we can do here, we can check maybe the manual, we can check some Archipack examples. So what we can do with Archipack, it's creating walls. So here you have all the wall features. So once you get the starting element of a wall, you can, for example, change the width, the height. You can add other walls, and you can also create closed rooms. You can also create curved walls. And how this will happen is you will have all these different little gizmos around that will help you to manipulate your object with the parameters. So these are called also parametric objects in other software, and similar objects are in Revit and Archicad, for example, and other similar application. Okay, maybe we finished. Let's see. Yeah, probably yes. This is the window. Now, what I do here usually it's closed and open everything up again, because probably the plugin won't work. So I have to close everything and open up Blender again from the beginning. So, okay, now this part was a little bit long, but it's kind of an introduction. So there you go. Here we are back again. And I will delete this. Now, let's go here and find this little arrow right here and click there. Go to the Create tab and you should find Archipack. Click here and you will find all the tools. So let's start with the wall. So if I click wall, it's gonna, well, let me expand this a little bit so you can see better. Now you can see we have a first wall. Now if you hit ESC, you're gonna go outside this. And if you want to go to the manipulation again, you click in this second panel here. So you have two panels, one is create, one is Archipack, and the second one is used to manipulate. So if you click manipulate, you can click and drag and you are creating now a new set. I can go Ctrl Z to go back and then click again, select manipulate. And what I can do here is click on this arrow and make this longer, or I can just click on the value here and type a precise value, which can be 10, for example, which stands for 10 meters in this example here. Okay, let me create a better view. Okay, now I can change the height. I can say 3. I can change the width. I can say 0.4, which means 40 centimeters. And I can continue to create other walls by clicking on these arrows here. So it's creating another piece of wall. So if I click here and drag, it's gonna create another wall. Let's say I want to say 6 meters here. And let's add another one. Okay, now if I don't want precisely 90 degrees, I can click here and type 45. Press enter. There you go. Also, I can change one of these walls by getting into this here. So for example, I can change this one and make it curve. So select your wall here and change. There you go. So this is curved now. So let's get back to straight, or this one can be curved. And let's continue. So again, press on manipulate, click on this. You can also change the degree here by clicking on this arrow like that. And there you go. Well, I think I want to have this one back to 45 in order to have it straight. And also I will click and drag. If you hold the control, it's gonna snap. Or if you hold the shift key, and you can find all the suggestions on this kind of blue thing there. Okay, now another thing I can do here is I can close everything up like that. Okay, looks pretty straight. And so this is the part concerning the walls. Also, I can change the parameters from here. So I can change again the width, the parts. Now be careful, because if you change the parts, it's gonna like ruin everything. So be careful with that. Ctrl Z to go back. I can change the height. Also from here, I can flip it. And well, I think that's basically it, more or less. We will see more things maybe in another lesson. Now let's go back to create. And now I can create a slab, for example. So it's gonna add a pavement basically, or a floor. And I can change here the width as well. So I can go back here to the Archipack panel and change the width. Or I can add also a slab cutter inside. Well, now it's outside, but I can bring it inside, and that's gonna cut like a hole inside the slab. Okay. Now I cannot show you everything because there is a lot of stuff. I just want to do an introduction, and then we maybe do other videos later on. By the way, support us on the YouTube channel so that you can participate and you can help us to make more videos here. So just become a subscriber or join or check the other links here to support us. Also the store and the information, you will find information here and links to support us. Okay, so what we can do here, we can add window. So if I add a window, I can now place this into my wall. So for example, I can move it with the move tool, place it right here, and I can extend this, make it bigger, make it higher, make it smaller. I can do whatever I want. Also, I can change in the Archipack, I can change here the width. I can change the shape. Maybe I want something different. I can change the if I want the glass or not. And I can change the width, of the frame and the depth. I can change the other stuff here. Well, there is a lot of stuff that I can change. I can also add a blind. And also I can add rows and columns and panels and other stuff. Now, to see the actual window cutting through the wall, I select the wall and I go back to the create panel and select Boolean. This is gonna create a hole inside the wall with the window inside. Now I want to get rid of this cutter here, but apparently I already cut, so I cannot do that. Now let's go to the doors and let's add a door. So I will, again, place it somewhere, maybe a little bit inside like that, and then select the wall and go to the Boolean option again, and there you go. So you can see we can pretty easy create architecture and architectural elements. Now let's add the stairs. Now these, they all come with materials. Now I'm sorry I cannot show you that. I don't really figure out what the problem is, but it's pretty straightforward once you upload the material library. So here you don't have materials yet, but once you get the materials, you go into the Archipack panel, you can change materials from here as well. So you can change with this, you can upload those materials and can change that from here. And also we have some other stuff. Let's go back to create. We have fences. So we have panels, metal, wood fences, and things like that. So we can move this. Well, be careful to pick the red arrow. Okay, it's all right. There you go. So we can create fences just like we can create walls. So you can go back here to Archipack, manipulate, and then we can start to do this a little bit bigger like that. Or I can change and create other sets. I can change the angle. I can change the width. I can change, yeah, in this case, you need to figure out all the parts here. So you have many different parts. Okay, let's add another part here. And let's say I want 90 degrees. So I can create more pieces. You know, it's kind of working with the Lego or something like that, with constructions, toys. You can basically construct everything. And then you can go here and change all this stuff. There is a lot of stuff really going on that I cannot show you because it's too much. So just go here and play around with all these tools. You can see how you can change all the different elements of this parametric object. Okay. Now let's go back to create and let's see the truss. This is pretty similar to what we have seen so far. So we can add this one like that, and then we can say, okay, I want this, for example, 20 meters high. So just type 20, select the number there, type 20, and there's your truss. And what we have more, we have roofs. So we can add a roof. You can choose different materials. I'm sorry again, I cannot show you that right now, but I can show you the roof. You can also add materials later with the standard render engine in Blender. So here I can change this. Let's rotate this and hold the control in order to rotate this more precise, and then I can move it, place it into position, and all right, now you go here and you can change all this stuff. So you can change the slope, you can change the width, the right width and the left width, and also here you have parts, you have the length. Now you can see that this is not scaling, this is like reproducing something more and more. So let's increase the length again. What's this? Oh, triangular length, if you want. So you can see you have many different options here. You just have to go there and try. Now, what I want to finish with is the wall again. So if I get back to the last part of the wall, which is this finishing here, and go to the part 5, I can also split this into 2. So if I split this into 2, I can increase the middle part there, and I can create this effect. Okay, so you can see there are a lot of things going on here in this package. Oh, it's not precise, but you can also use these views here to help you and be more precise. But you know, this is just experiment for me in this video. So I hope you enjoy it. And this will be all for this video. So thanks for watching again. Please subscribe and support us so we can create more videos and perhaps also a video guide about Archipack for Blender. And for those of you who are in Twitch, I'm gonna continue a little bit. I'm going to answer some questions, and we're going to figure out the materials, how we can place them. So thanks for watching on YouTube, guys. See you in another video. Okay, you can see here, let me make this a little bit bigger like that. Okay, so you can see here, material library. So this is how you have to do the connection with the material library. Once it's downloaded, you click in the folder there and downloads. So download folder again, looking for material, and there it is. So it's the same one, say accept, and that's it. So maybe you just need to wait a longer when you click here and you upload the render preset thumbs. You just need to wait this a little bit longer to make sure that everything goes smoothly. So maybe I was too impatient there because, okay, once it's finished, you close everything up, you open again. Here I'm checking the preferences again, and yeah, it's gonna go there. Those are my windows, but let's go forward. Here I'm creating like a project and these windows again. Okay, but you can see here, for example, on the fences, you have the materials. You can see the materials right here when you pick the thumbnails. So I'm guessing that's that part. You just need to be more patient on that part. The rest should work fine. But if you have any issues, please contact us and write your comments. So this will be all for this for today. So thanks for watching and see you in the next streaming. In the meanwhile, you can check some of the video courses that we published and that you will find in the playlist page at the top here. Okay, see you later.